Yeah, Manchester United are expecting to finalize this deal today now. An announcement could come in the next 24 hours, so we really are closing in on what is a really exciting signing for Manchester United. Personal terms agreed, medical has been completed as well. The fee will rise over £50 million for an 18-year-old who's barely played 60 competitive appearances at club level, but somebody who everybody's seen so much potential in. Now, last week you brought the news that United had agreed a deal with Lille for the signing, but United have been working so hard over the last few days to convince him that Old Trafford is the right place for him to play his football next. Because it was felt that Real Madrid was his preferred destination. Real Madrid haven't been able to put together a deal or a financial agreement that is what Lille are after, really, because this is the last summer where Lille can get any significant money for him, because they risk losing him on a free transfer in the summer. So United closing in on someone who's been described as one of the most exciting young defenders in Europe, somebody who has the potential to become one of the best defenders in Europe as well. So Leny Yoro, imminent for Manchester United. They've obviously already made a signing that was announced on Sunday, that's Joshua Zirkzee from Bologna. They seem to be moving quite efficiently and quickly in this transfer window. What is it saying about their approach under Sir Jim Ratcliffe and INEOS? Yeah, you mentioned the word efficient and quick. That's what they've been doing because they've now got this strong leadership team in place. Bear in mind, Dan Ashworth only started work earlier on this month as sporting director. Omar Barada joining from Manchester City as chief executive as well. Christopher Vivell, Jason Wilcox joining in recent time too. So they've got this strong Football Legion team to help support Erik ten Hag, who they've decided is the right man to lead United into this new era. They've refreshed his coaching setup, Ruud van Nistelrooy amongst the coaches that have joined his team. They've helped resolve the situation around Jadon Sancho as well. They've replaced two players that left the club in the summer in the form of Anthony Martial and in the form of Raphael Varane as well. If Leny Yoro is confirmed with that deal to sign Joshua Zirkzee, and crucially, we've seen a different policy when it comes to transfers in this window for Manchester United. They've sold well already in this window, which is something that United haven't done for a long period of time. They've been looking at multiple options for the same position, which is something which we saw with the centre-back situation. De Ligt, Brandtwaite and Yoro, three players they were targeting at the same time. They don't want to be drawn into these long sagas, which we've seen in recent years, like with Jadon Sancho with Frankie de Jong as well, and they're targeting young players that they think can develop to be world-class. And that's what they've done exactly right in the early stage of this window. Yeah, so they're moving quickly, but United fans will be wanting more. Where else could Manchester United strengthen? Yeah, so they'll be looking at focusing on other areas of the pitch now. Centre midfield, like it's a priority for United, also looking at departures as well. So they haven't ruled out signing another centre-back in this window, but it's thought that would probably hinge on the future of Victor Lindelof and maybe Harry Maguire. Now, both players coming to the end of their contract, slightly different situations when it comes to Harry Maguire, because there's an option for United to extend that for another year. Not the same for Victor Lindelof, but they're not actively trying to sell either player at this moment in time. So centre midfield doesn't like the area they want to strengthen in. Now, Manuel from PSG. Dialogue continues with PSG around the signing of him, and they're also keeping an eye on the situation of Adrien Rabiot as well. So Juventus and Rabiot today confirmed he's departed the club as a free agent. Now he's a player United have tried to sign before last summer. They looked at it a few seasons ago before as well, 29 years of age, but we did see him feature for France. He started every game in the Euros as they reached the semi-finals. Slightly different profile player when you consider the signs United are looking to make in this window already. Zirkzee, 24 years of age. Yoro, 18 years of age. And also it's worth bearing in mind and thinking about the situation around Sofiane Amrabat as well. They do have the option to trigger that as a permanent deal. And we wait to see if United look to do that. Internal discussions ongoing as to whether they're going to try and trigger that or not.